Coronet, the king of riffing material. With special guest star, Mr. Bungle. I always preferred my sound to be remote control. Jump 13th step.
I hope you got something good to eat tonight. Hi, Mom. The coach really gave us a workout. Oh, boy, ham!
Like my acting.
I'm so hungry I could eat a
Octorock!
See what he gave us to do.
Chuck,
Huh?
could you serve yourself in a less athletic manner?
Oh. Is this better?
Hey, she said nothing about acting like a dick.
At least you could manage to be on time.
Being a Doctor Who cosplayer, I know all about time.
It's only common courtesy, Chuck.
I know, but I couldn't help it. I was late home from school.
Yeah, but you didn't have to be a dick about it.
Up and brush his hair. By the way, Chuck, I saw Barbara's mother downtown. That's quite a supper party she's planning.
Is it this Friday?
It's Friday,
I'm not going.
Friday, supper
not?
party on
Do I
Friday.
have to have a reason?
But all your friends will be there.
What friends?
I'm not going.
Chuck! Don't talk with your mouth full.
Especially with that tongue. Get it out of there. Mein Kampf. This may be worth a read.
Good night, Chuck.
Good night. Have a good time.
Thank you, Chuck.
Night,
Good night.
Dad.
And remember, if you see an angel, don't blink.
Oh, who wants
Wait,
to go to a
the party's
supper?
on Elm Street? Ah, and there's the nightmare!
You do, Chuck.
Huh? Who are you?
We're looking into the future, Chuck. I am the young man you are going to be in a few short years.
Getting stalked by a voice telling you how to spend your leisure time.
Well, if you say so.
And take it from me, when we're my age, we won't be turning down invitations.
We'll be wearing the same stupid
Maybe
jumper
not.
though.
Tell me, why aren't you going?
I don't know.
A common
I do.
opinion of
You're worried
After
about not
Earth.
doing the right thing. Your table manners.
Now you're talking like Mom and Dad.
Look,
And I'm sounding
you
like
may
my
not care much
mother.
about table manners now, but when you grow up to be me, then you'll care.
But why? Why does it matter?
Cause
For
in the
several
future,
reasons.
bad table manners is
maybe I
punishable
should show
by
you.
execution.
Let's imagine the family at dinner with nobody minding his manners. Not very pretty, is it? Each person busy feeding his face.
His
showing no
face? What, does the mother
consideration
not
for the
count
others.
as a woman?
People become irritated, angry. No one can enjoy a meal like this.
Seems fun
No.
though.
Mealtime is a time for pleasure and relaxation.
With
It's
tweeds
the
and
best
silly
opportunity
jumpers.
the family has to talk together, exchange bits of news, make plans.
Okay, so you open fire
When
in the
everybody
clock tower
eats
once I
properly,
detonate the
the
pipe
meal goes
bombs.
better, and everybody has more fun. What's more, when we relax and enjoy ourselves, we digest our food better.
Unless there's
And
anything
ask
like your
doctor if
mother's
that is
cooking.
important to your health. But there's more.
What's that?
What
How
is this
long now before you'll be
more
going out
words
to
that
make
you
your own
speak
way
of?
in the world?
Not very long, I guess.
And whatever you do, wherever you go, you'll want to put your best foot forward.
Unless you're Lieutenant
Here,
Dan,
let's try another
cause,
trick.
you know,
Let's change that to a table in a restaurant. You're taking a girl out to dinner.
who you'll later learn in bed to
make
be
a
your
good impression,
sister.
You must know what to do. Who seats the girl? When you sit? How to order your meal?
I often mind my
Of course,
table
the girl
order.
wants to know these things too, in order to show herself at her best. Then you must know how to eat your meal.
Mr. Bungle
And
will
the only way
elaborate
to
on
have
this.
Good table manners when you want them is to practice them regularly at home. Get in a habit of eating properly, so it just comes naturally.
As you're served by the ship's captain.
Or take another case. Say you're having lunch with your boss.
Your mafia boss.
Say he's thinking about somebody to fill a good position that's opening up.
Okay, so you
Well,
come to me on the
put
day of my
yourself in the
daughter's
boss's
wedding,
place.
and you want me to take out
Would you
this
give
man
the
I
job
do
to
not
a fellow
know?
like this? Or to a fellow who thinks that table manners are silly?
Well, the boss does seem to be having a better time.
You see what I mean about putting your best foot forward?
Your third middle foot.
Table manners are important, because people judge many things about you just by the way you eat.
Especially if it's by
All
that
right,
mouth in your
maybe
left
so,
buttock.
But it's also complicated.
Is it? Look, there's nobody here. Let's try it out.
Get on the table. Lose your
Come on.
clothes.
Besides, that supper party sounds good. If we know what to do, I think we'll want to go.
Well,
Look sharp now.
Whoa!
There.
He jump cut
There's
another
the place
scene into
setting properly
existence.
it looks all right, but what am I supposed to do? That's the question.
Well, in Greece,
what
you
would
throw
do if
those
we sat
plates
down
at
to
a
dinner
wall.
and found 3 forks, like this.
I'd probably end up with one left over and wonder what I did wrong.
Not if you remember one simple rule.
What happens in
Always
supper
use
club
silverware
stays in
from the
supper club.
outside in. So, starting from the outside, use this for your salad, this for your main course, and this.
Why, that one must be for the dessert.
That
You
must
see?
make eating
It's
ice
easy.
cream very difficult then.
But there's something funny here. Doesn't the butter knife belong here?
You're
Well,
talking
the
to
book
your
says either
future
place.
self, and the
And
position of
speaking
the
book,
butter knife
it
is
wouldn't
what's
hurt
strange
you to
to
use
you.
one sometime and check up on any points that you're not sure of.
Sure, we have some books in school, but I'll have to be careful who sees me reading it.
You're
Don't
not
worry,
funny.
You can manage that. And now to use these things. Let's have some food.
You're able to make food appear at will,
Say,
and
it's
you
too bad you
choose
just eat.
not to
Yeah.
help countries with a
Excuse me.
famine.
Things will be easier if you'll remember that in eating, there are 3 kinds of food.
Meat, sugar,
Finger
and
food,
fat.
Fork foods, and spoon foods. Now, clean dry foods, bread is one of them, are finger foods. But when you have something that's messy or sticky, you better use a fork.
So you
Yeah,
should eat what?
like a
Candy
Krueger?
with a
That's
fork?
the idea. Now, fork foods include meats, potatoes, vegetables, salads, and many others.
You already
There's
named
a right
every
way to
type
hold
of
a fork,
food.
And this is it. Don't put onto your fork any more than 1 mouthful of food.
But what if you make extra large
Oh, yes.
mouthfuls?
After you've placed food on your fork, if you decide to talk, lay it down until you're ready to eat.
Now it's swimming in
That's better.
gravy.
And this is the way to park a fork.
Oh
after
boy,
you've used
I'm
it.
terrible at parallel parking my
Not
fork.
propped up on the edge of the plate, huh?
That's the idea. Here, now you try it.
Okay.
Now with some fork foods, we need a knife. Let's see how you use it.
Be sure to keep it away
Folks
from
say I
your
do it
wrists.
wrong.
Hey, that's not only the wrong way, it's the hard way.
He's just showed you how to
Here,
use a fork
try
and you've
this.
already forgotten.
Put the ends of both the handles in the palms of your hands, like that. Hold the meat with your fork and cut the meat. Don't tear it apart.
Say, this is better.
You see? Good table manners are just common sense.
So why do we need to teach them?
Is that right?
Yes, that's the way most people in America handle their knife and fork.
Then there's
You
the
don't have to worry
percentage
with
who
the
eat
European
nothing
method.
but dry food.
Now, after you've finished eating,
I have.
Ah,
you
but
place
that
your
what
knife
a
and
more
fork this
food.
way.
Like
so you
ham.
have finished.
But what about spoon foods?
Oh, yes. All right. How do you manage soup?
Well, I
Ah,
often
you don't
dunk
go
my
near this
face
one.
in mine.
You never tip the bowl, and you dip the soup away from you. Not too much in the spoon, and you eat from the side of the spoon.
What if you want to eat it by dunking your
Precisely.
bread in it, though?
And now, would you care for some turnips?
Ugh, turnips. You know I can't bear...
Wait a minute. If you're
Don't
really
thank
me
you.
from the
That's
future,
the idea,
you would
Chuck.
have known
Courtesy,
that.
Consideration for others, common sense. That's what table manners are.
You mean that's all there is to table manners, just what we've talked about?
Oh, no. But you already know a great deal.
You already
And
watched
you
our
can learn still
lunchroom
more by
PSA.
watching Mother and Dad and other people who have good manners. But the main thing is,
The main thing is to practice at home so that table manners will come naturally, and I won't have to think about them when I'm out.
Thus,
You can't miss.
eating became Chuck's
Oh,
leisure time.
let's stew the dishes.
Mother should see that.
Yeah, that tablecloth
Chuck,
is a sight to
Are we
behold.
going to that party?
Sure we are. We are.
Paradox!
That's right, Chuck. We are going to the party. You can't see me any longer, but remember, I'm the fellow you're going to be.
And I'm
So
the
I'm
voices
interested
in
in
your
seeing
head
that
that
you
will
always
tell
make a
you
good
other
impression.
ways to use a knife.
This really isn't hard, is it? You know what to do.
I noticed none of the children seem to be paying any attention to Chuck.
And now what? Right again. Find your place and remain standing.
Look, she said take a seat. She didn't mean hers.
You see, Chuck, it's easy to do the right thing if you remember courtesy, consideration of others, and common sense.
In fact, common sense needs to be taught a lot more in school.
And also remember, You're here not to see how much or how fast you can eat, but to have a good time.
But what if it's a pie eating contest?
Well, our boy is doing all right. Don't you think so? Don't you think you can do the same?
Future me, who you talking to? Chuck's dad will return in The Bongo Invasion.